of the big blonde blob in the White Lotus. In the third season of the White Lotus, the trio of blonde best friends is not just a visual highlight, but also a complex narrative layer. They appear dazzling and radiant, but behind their smiles and glasses of wine lie sharp conversations about friendship, comparison, and personal conflicts. Mike White, the show's creator, envisioned these three women as a big blonde blob, not only similar in appearance, but also sharing a form of toxic positivity, constantly appearing supportive while secretly judging and competing with each other. Michelle Monaghan, who plays Jacqueline, shared on the show's official podcast that we are always conditioned to compare ourselves to others, to judge ourselves, and to question our own lives through the successes or failures of other women. This trio presents a fascinating complexity. Viewers are drawn into an unsettling question: do we love them or hate them? Or, in reality, are we them? They deceive themselves into believing their friendship is genuine, but in truth, their whispers and silent rivalries fuel the relationship. Jacqueline, played by Monaghan, is a famous actress who lives separately from her handsome husband. Lori, Carrie Coon, is a single mother in Brooklyn, both supported and scrutinized by her friends for her parenting style. Kate, Leslie Bibb, a conservative woman from Austin, loves her church and family, but carefully avoids political discussions, especially when asked if she ever voted for Donald Trump. They embark on a trip to reconnect, but perhaps also to test the strength of their friendship. By day, they celebrate. By night, they dissect the past. Memories that one cherishes, another forgets, and another sees as a trauma. They believe their friendship is deep, but in reality, it is bloated and filled with artificiality. Viewers are torn between two desires, wanting them to face the truth, cut through illusions, and see if their bond holds any authenticity, or hoping they let go of each other to seek healthier relationships. But do they even deserve that? With only 3 episodes in, much remains to be revealed. And since this is the White Lotus, we know for sure that the coming twists will be thrilling, and possibly deadly. Dwayne Wiggins, a musical legend remembered. Dwayne Wiggins, the talented singer and guitarist of the legendary R&B group Tony Tone, has passed away at the age of 64 after a private battle with bladder cancer. His family announced his passing on the group's verified social media, expressing their deep sorrow while celebrating his dedication to music, family, and community. Wiggins co-founded Tony Tone in 1986 alongside his half-brother Raphael Sadiq and cousin Timothy Christian Riley in their hometown of Oakland, California. The group quickly rose to prominence, becoming a key force in the new jack swing movement of the late 80s and 90s. Hits like Feels Good, Whatever You Want, Anniversary, and It Never Rains in Southern California became timeless classics, cementing their place in R&B history. Despite eventually pursuing solo projects, the group maintained a close bond, reuniting in 2023 for a long-awaited tour after 25 years. Wiggins emphasized the importance of longevity in the music industry, drawing inspiration from artists like Earth, Wind & Fire and highlighting the necessity of brand building. Beyond his work with Tony Tone, Wiggins was a dedicated mentor and producer who played a pivotal role in shaping the early careers of major artists such as Destiny's Child, H.E.R., Keisha Cole, and Alicia Keys. His passion for artist development led him to create musical sanctuaries where emerging talents could hone their craft through legendary jam sessions. His family praised his incomparable legacy, not only as a musician, but also as a philanthropist and mentor. Plans for services to honor his life and contributions are underway, with more details to be shared soon. Dwayne Wiggins' impact on music and the artists he nurtured will continue to resonate for generations to come, ensuring his spirit lives on through the sounds he helped create. Kate Hudson embraces the idea of being engaged forever. For some, engagement is simply a step toward marriage, but for actress Kate Hudson, it might just be the destination itself. Appearing on The Drew Barrymore Show, Hudson opened up about her 3-year engagement to musician Danny Fujikawa, revealing that she's in no rush to walk down the aisle. "I just don't have that, oh my god, I'm gonna get married and I can't wait kind of feeling," Hudson admitted. Instead, the idea of wedding planning feels overwhelming to her. "It's going to cost so much money, and it's just a lot," she said. Hudson's perspective may not come as a surprise, given her upbringing. Her mother, Hollywood icon Goldie Hawn, has been in a blissful relationship with actor Kurt Russell for over 40 years, without ever tying the knot. "They never signed the contract," Hudson shared. "They've been engaged since I was 7. Watching their long-lasting partnership, she's come to appreciate the beauty of a commitment that doesn't necessarily require legal paperwork. "I like the idea of being engaged forever," Hudson continued. "The contractual thing is tough for me. I like my freedom." Hudson and Fujikawa, who were longtime friends before dating in 2016, welcomed their daughter, Ronnie Rose, in 2018. While they may not be rushing to say "I do," their relationship appears to be built on love, trust, and mutual understanding, just like Han and Russell's enduring bond. This isn't Hudson's first engagement. She was previously married to Black Crowes singer Chris Robinson from 2000 to 2007, with whom she shares a son, Ryder. She was also engaged to Muse frontman Matt Bellamy from 2011 to 2014, and they share a son, Bingham. While society often views marriage as the ultimate goal of a relationship, Hudson challenges that notion, proving that love doesn't need a contract to be real. Whether she and Fujikawa eventually make it official or not, one thing is certain: she's found happiness on her own terms. Andrew Garfield's heartfelt tribute to his late mother with Goldie Hawn. The Oscars are always filled with glitz, glamour, and emotional moments. But this year, actor Andrew Garfield created one of the most touching highlights of the night. While presenting the awards for Best Animated Feature and Best Animated Short alongside Hollywood legend Goldie Hawn, Garfield found himself in an unexpectedly sweet exchange with the beloved actress. When Hawn hesitated while reading the teleprompter, jokingly blaming her vision, Garfield stepped in like a true gentleman. "Okay, I've got you," he reassured her, before announcing the winner. However, the most moving moment came when Garfield took a brief pause to express his deep gratitude to Hawn, not for their shared stage moment, but for the joy she unknowingly brought to his late mother, Linda, before her passing in 2019 due to pancreatic cancer. "There's a person who gave my mother during her life the most joy, the most comfort," Garfield said, his voice filled with emotion. "And tonight, I feel very lucky, because I get to thank that person from the bottom of my heart. That person is Goldie Hawn." Clearly touched, Hawn responded warmly, "Thank you, sweetie, that really touches me." Garfield has spoken in the past about the deep grief he has experienced since losing his mother. In an interview with Anderson Cooper in 2024, he reflected on how sorrow has changed his perspective on life. "Things taste much sweeter now because of the sorrow that I've felt, and they can also taste much more bitter," he shared. His moment on stage with Hawn wasn't just a heartfelt tribute. It was a reminder of how the people we admire can leave a lasting impact, even in ways they never expect.